Welcome to Worldwide News. I'm your host, Aaron Nockery. Tonight, we're going to talk to you about travel updates, weather, sports, international news, local news, and space. Over to you, Owen.
Airbus has just released its plans for zero-emissions aircraft. They've put 3 things on the table, hoping to get them into service by 2035. Airbus admits that this is a very ambitious goal. This is just what we need to get Boeing and Airbus competing to put their planes into service first. This is going to see lower overall pollution because the more eco-friendly planes come first. Airbus thinks that hydrogen power is the future of aerospace technology and will help us go green. Boeing, the second leader in aerospace technology, thinks that biofuels are the answer, and they're hoping to bring their planes as early as 2030. This race is going to see rapid development for the new fuel type for airplanes.
Thank you, Owen, for that interesting, exciting news segment on travel. On to you, Caden, for weather reports.
Get the snow pants out for the perfect weather for snowball fights. Keep in tune for local news. Tonight, snow continues. 5 centimeters to 10 centimeters of snow for downtown Toronto. 15 to 20 centimeters for areas in the west. Low of -6 and wind chill of -12. Friday, so much snow through the morning, diminishing by afternoon. Another 1 to 3 centimeters more snow. High of -2 and low of -10. Saturday, there are way more clouds than usual and then the sun. And mainly dry, roads are clear and ready for driving. High of -3 and low of -12. Sunday, mostly sunny with late evening snow, turning windy soon. High of -3. Overnight, low rising to 0, so make sure to wear a coat. Monday, rain/snow mix. High of 2 and low of -2. Snowball fights, great weather for driving, the best weekend for snow and sunshine. Stay in tune for next week's local news.
Thanks, Caden, for that great weather report. On to Aaron Yeager for sports.
Everyone, my name is Aaron Yeager. I'm your sportscaster for today. The NHL has had a very weird season this year. We've made a lot of changes, including an all-Canadian division. Every Canadian team has taken part in this division. Connor McDavid has been leading this new division as he averages almost 2 points per game. Earlier this season, he had more points than the entire Anaheim Ducks team. Speaking of dominating, Tom Brady just won his 7th Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They beat out Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs for the win. Tom Brady has had 18 complete passes, averaging 18 yards a complete pass. He gained his team 299 yards in a single match. He successfully got 2 touchdown passes. He truly is an amazing QB. Fun fact, Patrick Mahomes was in kindergarten when Tom Brady was playing in his first Super Bowl. That's the end of the sports segment. Go. Yeah.
Thank you, Peter. Due to the ongoing pandemic, restaurants around Canada are going out of business. How will this affect your favorite restaurant? Canada's Premier Doug Ford ordered on March 16, 2020. He ordered that restaurants around Canada would be closed. This had a major effect on the food industry. Almost 10,000 restaurants around Canada closed on January 4th, 2021. So what does this mean for restaurants around York Region? Recently, Starbucks closed 200 locations, specifically in York region. But this is a franchise. What does it mean for restaurants that survive because of in-dining? Well, restaurants that cannot adapt to the situation are dying because now only takeout is available. Because they aren't producing any revenue and rent is really, really expensive. Will your favorite restaurant pull through this hard time? Find out next time.
I never knew that restaurants were struggling so much. Thanks, Leo, and on to Kyle for space.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill.
After an 8-month trip, the Perseverance rover landed on the surface of Mars. First, its heat shield had to endure temperatures up to 2,100 degrees Celsius. When it was 11 kilometers above the ground, the Atlas V deployed a parachute, slowing it down from Mach 1.7 down to 320 kilometers per hour. It lost its heat shield and back shell, and the rover started to descend. The sky crane lifted the rover down, and for 7 minutes, the people at NASA had to wait before they knew it landed. And luckily it did. Now that it's safe and sound, what's it going to be doing on the red planet? The rover is designed to track down signs of past microbial life. The rover will collect samples of rock and soil, encase them in tubes, and leave them on Mars to be retrieved at a future mission. It will also study the red planet's geology and test how astronauts in the future Mars missions could produce oxygen from CO2 in the atmosphere. Also, there is a drone-like helicopter/sky crane to demonstrate the first powered flight on Mars. The Perseverance will explore the Jezero crater near the planet's equator for at least one Mars year, about 687 Earth days. The rover is mounted with everything it needs to do well on the planet of Mars. The body protects and holds all of the inner, more important instruments, like the electronics and the computer. At the end of the body, the arm is used to get up and close to Martian rocks. The tip of the arm is the turret mounted with a drill, a camera, and other science instruments. The mast is also another accessory on the rover. It is like the control tower with a camera and other sensor tools to give a human-scale perspective on Mars. A multi-mission radioscope thermoelectric generator provides power to the rover. The ultra-high frequency antenna transmits data to Earth by using Mars satellites overhead. Overall, this was a successful NASA mission, and humanity should be excited for the future ahead of us.
That was great, Kyle, and that concludes our last segment of our news report for today. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. I'm your host, and we're signing off Worldwide News for today. Remember, stay happy, not crappy. Welcome to Worldwide News. I'm your host, Aaron Nautry.
Airbus has just released its plans for zero-emissions aircraft.
Oh,
Due to the ongoing pandemic, restaurants around Canada are going out of business. How will this affect your favorite restaurant? Canada's Premier ordered on March 16, 2020. He ordered that restaurants around Canada would be closed. This had a major effect on the food industry. Almost 10,000 restaurants...
Oh, sorry, are you okay?
You good?